Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be in time and space. Kenny is here. We'll be getting started in about 10 minutes. So we've got more crew to deal with today, more planes, bought a couple more companies, did the overnight loophole cheat for passives work? I don't know yet. I'm starting to think maybe not, but we're going to find out. New music, music from Brad Sucks today. He's the featured artist. More Bush Talk Radio scanning and hunting. And hopefully just a whole lot of fun coming up. Stick around 10 minutes, Turkish. Or come back. Go get prepared. Get your snack on. Get your drink on. I am off in the real world today. So today is going to be another absurdly long live stream, maybe in 2 parts. By the way, TGIF. Interesting. Really? Must be here. Where are you? You must be here. Where are you? I have lost something. Well, how in the world? None. Nonsense. It's a good thing that I get these things started early. Or at least in the... get prepared a little bit better before just jumping in. My organizational skills today are... I just saw Microsoft inserted an ad. Something is broken with Microsoft Creator Studio with the live streaming part. I've expressly set it to no commercial every, at least at maximum one every 30 minutes. I don't appreciate the way it spams commercials. And it seems to be spamming them right off the bat today. So I'm terribly sorry. I have put in feedback to YouTube about the ad spamming, trying to find out if I have a setting wrong, but I've been trying to override their settings by using manual controls, but it doesn't seem to be working all that great. So I'm not doing it to you. I could show you my creator page setup and prove it that, look, I've got everything set to manual. And I've got it set to 30 minutes between ads. So I promise you, dear viewer, it's not me. I don't like watching a whole lot of stuff and being just super angry at how many ads are flooding. And then I get mad at the live streamer or whoever posted whatever video I'm watching. Now I'm starting to realize it's not really their fault. I don't know, it could be. They could be like, the monetization is all mine, or will make you watch endless commercials. Subject you to a commercial every minute. No, that's not me. After being pecked by a radioactive bird, a somewhat mannered Tuthill was compelled to become Kineas, the Skydude.
This show brought to you by Mikach. I'm replicating that.
Trek Radio.
Alpha Centauri, the closest star to Earth's solar system, home to Zephyrin Cochrane, inventor of the warp drive.
Well, that wasn't supposed to play. Hey, good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be in time and space. So, bought more crew last night, bought more planes, bought a couple more companies, tried the skydiving passive cheat. Still don't have a result on that yet. Later in the day, maybe. I've got a poll up, a passive question. I've got a super chat goal up. One super chat, please. What will I do if you super chat? I don't know. If you can suggest something, but the first thing that I thought of is I'll create a page to display during every live stream that shows who the top super chatters are for 2026. All right. Okay, what else we have? We have Bush Talk hunting today. More Bush Talk hunting. We have music. The featured musical guest today is the bad Brad Sucks. Some of the stuff you may have heard before. Some of this you may not. Possibly some more from Arthur Uria, the stuff you've heard in the last couple of days. And, you know, the typical rotation of creator music that I currently have. This weekend, I'll spend more time getting another batch of creator music for this next coming week. Slowly building up a music library of stuff I can use without getting in trouble with YouTube. Yo, Hazardous is there. There is a link in the chat to the voice Discord. Just know this: if you come into the Discord room, at the moment it's open, so you will be heard. But if you would like to and tell us what you did last night, and you'd like to tell us what you got planned for today and the time, and you'd like to share information about your live stream, well, I think you should just hop on into the chat room and tell everybody about it and then post some links down there. I watched, who was it, Atlas earlier. His landings are getting much better. And I can't say much right now because my landings the last few days have been really atrocious. So I can't be all high and muddy like, oh, his landings have gotten better. No, it's not like that. My landings are getting better. But his, in a day or two, he really are seeing some, I think, some massive improvement. Okay, so as you see right now on this screen for today, 3/13/2026, right now my passives haven't really adjusted. That is the passive time I put in yesterday afternoon and evening. Another absurdly long live stream. My apologies, but you know, on days that I have off and right now, I have a real big need to grind. Because if I'm not grinding, the passives aren't getting flight time. And I don't like that, and that's what the poll is about today. Okay, so here's some... Rumor has it this is a cheat, but I won't know till later again how many hours. Okay, so let's go back. Or creating companies. If you create a skydive aviation company, and before you walk away from your computer and go AFK for a long period of time, or go to sleep and you don't care about your computer being on, the rumor is you can launch into a skydive aviation mission. I don't know if you need to get it started or not. I tried getting it started and loaded up the people on the plane. And then I guess you just go to sleep. So I did. And then when you come back, you're supposed to restart it and then abort it so it doesn't crash or cause a problem. This is all hearsay right at the moment, from my ear to my mouth saying it, you know, but I don't know. But today I'm going to try to answer that question. So, you know, between now and I end the show, that'll be, you know, a couple hours. But if they've got like 6 more hours, yeah, if they have like 6 more hours or even an extra hour or 2, then it worked. But I'm hoping for that 6. And this is the reason why I'm hoping for it. And it goes back to the poll question, and I'd really like your input on that. And that is, don't you feel that that is a little bit wrong? That they only get flight time based on how much flight time you put in? They're employees. I'm the boss. I have other things. I'm a mover and a shaker, baby. I've got deals going left and right. The money is cyclonic moving around here. Some days I don't have time to be out there. And that's why I hired you, new crew. And that's why I bought these planes, new crew. And that's why I bought this company. And I think no matter what, if Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is on, and I'm doing something, even just sitting there, as long as it's active, my passives should give me at least an 8-hour day. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I go away for a week, but I leave Microsoft Flight Simulator on. They should work every day, 8 hours, no matter what. Or maybe, and maybe give them weekends off. Optional. How does the AI feel about it? Which reminds me, we can't name them, and I'd really like to have pages for each little passive pilot, and I would like to have stats that can improve. And they should be more like role-playing characters. But maybe later, maybe sometime. This is on a wish list. I would like to be able to name the planes. Because I was just there. So under all companies, right, we have just one in VIP. That's a Cirrus jet, right? But let's come down. One in Skydive. I bought a Skydude agro company last night. They make a lot of money. And here's my Skydude flight seeing. And I think I have just one in there still. There's one for everybody. But Skydude cargo. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 in there. Just by looking at these, I don't know. First of all, I don't know where they're at. And I feel that we need to have something on this. Just as soon as you come in here, this picture of your plane, where you can also assign a pilot, manage aircraft, transfer aircraft. This should also have the information of where it's at and more information right here. Please, there's enough clicking going on. Save us a click. Put the location of the aircraft out here. Over here is where our name, our custom name for the plane goes. Can't you give us some more liveries? So then we can just identify them by even color, right? The repaint just seems like a cleanup. I can go back and check that later, but repainting I don't think does what I think it does. Let's look back at the chat room. Yes, absolutely. Please. One moment, please. Let me make sure. He might not have the microphone, the stream on. So let me go into the chat here. Please. 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 I'll let him know when he gets here. He's got carte blanche. He can come into the... If I'm on and the chat's open, the voice chat is there. You can come in. You can come in and blast me and then take off. So I encourage you to use that Discord invite. Inevitably, I'm going to say something that you're probably not going to like. It just happens. I don't mean to. I'd like to think that I'm a good guy, but we all have different viewpoints. Anyway, I'm just sometimes just too goofy for words. Okay, let me go into Discord to make sure that I have my mic on and it's actually open. Voice connected. Dun, 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 dun. All right, well, if he's going to pop in, and again, he can pop in anytime he wants. He has carte blanche. Where was I? Time is it? 11 minutes after the hour. Okay, let's just go out and get a job. Let's start putting in some hours. That's what today's all about. Putting in hours. I don't really feel the need to skip right off first thing in the morning. There's always stuff going on in the background too. Early on this, it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's 1:11. Female religious sanctimony is just nonsense. Okay. Let's go back to Colorado. Hey, that means Hazard has joined the voice chat. I think.
Yes, I did. Sorry, I was
Good.
muted.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you today?
Not terrible. I'm starting to get used to the time change.
Oh, the hour daylight savings.
Yeah, whatever that is. Daylight robbery.
I like the idea that they're considering going to universal time.
I think they should have got rid of it the day after they enacted it. It was a horrible idea.
You know, my memory slips, and I couldn't tell you historically when or what was the purpose of it, but because I'm a Star Trek fan, I've heard about universal time, and I'm like, yeah, I like that idea.
I can tell you why they originally did it, but
Please.
I can't remember exactly when. I think it was because they wanted to give more sunlight to the farmers. More daylight hours of farming.
Wow, that's a really weird concept.
Yeah.
Because you're not really giving them more time, because it's the sun that gives the light. It's just that even though it's darker, they would think it's earlier, or I don't know, or vice versa.
I don't know. I never quite understood that myself, so.
I like the idea of universal time. Captain Kirk time. There's just one clock. And we've decided on 12 or 24 hours. That's it. Okay. Let me get this job started, or at least get loaded in there. You have a stream planned today, correct?
I do, yeah.
I thought I saw the cover art this morning.
Yeah. My original plan was to do a European flight, but after talking with you yesterday, you convinced me to go back to flight school, so.
Okay, well then I plan to take a little bit of a break then and join you on that. What, if you don't mind? Can I join you on that one? Okay, so what time are you streaming that one? 3:30?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so then this show will stop for that, and then we'll come back and keep streaming for the rest of the evening.
So using a different stream setup.
Okay.
So I was using Slobs or Streamlabs, and I wanted to get in because a lot of streamers use stream elements.
Are you ready?
Right?
Great.
Okay.
It's
For
Kyrie, your
like
dispatcher.
notifications in the stream
just a quick
and
reminder about today's job.
different things like that. Little like
Boxes of
messages in the chat for subscribers and stuff like that. And I would like to do that, right? Obviously. So I was tinkering around with that, and I downloaded their streaming software, and I got that all set up, and I essentially just transported all of my settings from Slobs into this OBS Stream Elements program.
Okay. So
we'll see.
what we will, I would still be joining you in your Discord voice, though, right? And watching it in there.
I assume, yeah, I would just be in a Discord voice, kind of like we are now.
Okay.
And I would be streaming. I don't know if it would be a good idea to stream the video to Discord on top of streaming out with a secondary software.
But you're set to 1080p, so that means your streams are pretty much real time, and you can chat without too much delay.
I think there's about a 15 to 20 second delay, but it's not as bad as yours in like the 30 to 40 second range.
Right, because of broadcasting trying to push 4K.
Right.
Okay. So what do you which trainer are you thinking about? Just bum rush them and see how many you can do? Or you got one in mind?
I will hurry. I will open the game and see where I'm at. How about that?
Sure.
It's been a while since I've done any of the flight training.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't even remember where I left off. I wish the load time of this game was just a little bit faster.
A lot of people do. I think it's miles above 2020, though. When 2020 first started, ooh, boy, they have got this thing so, I think, well optimized for 2024. So even though it does take a while, it's way faster than 2020, in my opinion.
Just gonna have to tinker with your volume versus my stream volume for a second.
For sure. Hey, also, while you were getting ready to come in, I was telling anybody that happened to be listening, you have carte blanche, meaning that if for whatever reason I'm broadcasting and I'm in the voice channel, that you're more than welcome to hop in anytime you want.
Well, I never want to just arbitrarily jump in without a warning.
Well, I can't imagine you would, but but you can.
I will always say something in the chat before doing so.
Did you ever I didn't watch a whole lot of it. But I know something about it, and that is the Jerry Seinfeld show.
Oh, I've watched the entire Seinfeld series.
Okay,
probably 5 times over.
All right, so then the characters like Newman and and who's the other guy that Richards played? Kramer, right? So whenever they just showed up, the audience goes nuts, right? And even with like Norton in The Honeymooners, him crawling through the window or something. I don't know if that's before your time, but
I never really watched The Honeymooners. But
same idea. A character will just come in. They don't knock. They're such good friends that he just shows up, right?
Right.
Fred and Barney. They don't need to tell. He doesn't need to tell Fred he's coming over. He just, hey, Fred. So, let me make sure my brake is on. One moment. I'm warming up my oil on the Carmack. So yeah, you can come in if you want or not, anytime, and you don't have to. But knowing you, yeah, you will. You'll always say, hey, give me a heads up. You're considerate.
I try and be as considerate as possible. Okay, I am actually streaming in Discord so you can see my screen. You can see where I'm at.
Am I able? Watch stream. Yeah. I'm seeing your your certifications page.
You can see how little I have done.
Hey, this is where the excitement begins, man. This is the beginning of the adventure. This is awesome.
But see, lucky for me, I have already flown multi-engine aircraft now, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Right.
A lot of the instrument stuff I've already kind of gone through just in free fly and figuring stuff out, and that's why I spent so much time in free fly, just flying different planes and getting used to them and all that stuff. So when I do come back in here, I can just breeze right through it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That was my hope anyway.
I mean, you're putting in your study time before you have to do their training or their exam. You're putting in all your required time with an aircraft so that, yeah, absolutely.
And I don't know if you can share that Discord stream like in your stream or not, like if it's a private thing. It's not saying you should. It's just a general question if that's something that's even possible.
I would have to stream the Discord page, I think, the window, and then maybe shrink it down. I don't know.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure there's more than one way to skin a cat. And
yeah, I don't know how that would work.
And I consider myself a total noob to
I'm a computer
Discord.
I could figure it out in like 2 seconds. And speaking of that, if you need somebody to moderate your Discord channel, you know, create groups, admins, things of that nature, I know how to do that.
Oh, nice.
So if you want to like give me permission, I could do that for you.
Sure. I don't know.
But
yeah, sure, but I've never needed it.
If it's necessary.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I mean, live streamers and people that watch Flight Sim live streams, they're all very, very upstanding. You know,
so far.
So yeah, I suppose.
There's a D-bag or two out there, I'm sure, but
I haven't run into them. This is the greatest community on earth. I think that anyway, for the most part, I've never really run into any. If so, it's because I suck. You know, hey, you're not doing this right. You suck. You know, you're telling people this and you're telling people that, and you know what you're talking about, Skydude. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in the forums. I see them in the forums, but they don't torment me. All right, I'm going to put this bird in the air, and once I do that... Oh, what time is it? 24 minutes after the hour? Darn it. We missed the 20-minute mark. Uh-oh. Come on, plane. Let's go. So I'll be free to, once I get it up in the air into cruise and autopilot on, I'll be free to step back and chat with you a little bit more freely and probably take a break, play some music, introduce everybody to the music of Brad Sucks. That's a band. And great stuff.
If you're looking for just general copyright-free music, you can use stock tunes.
YouTube has a beta for creator music. I don't know if you have to have so many followers. I don't know the rules on it. It just showed up one day. Now, people that create music, they can go over there and they can post their music, and they can either charge a licensing fee or a fee, or they can set different usages. Sometimes they're just absolutely free with no restrictions for your live stream, no duration, and whatever. There's no restrictions. They would like you to give them credit in your description. Or sometimes they'll say, hey, I'm down to do revenue sharing. So they'll provide really top class music and you agree to do a revenue share. And then you have to put them in your description with a little Creative Commons licensing 4.0 identifier. And it's good. Everything's good. And they have lots and lots and lots and lots of different types of tracks from all kinds of people. So if that is available, I would take it. If you can sign up for it. I don't know how the inner workings of YouTube work, but it's called YouTube Creator Music. I've worked with other companies who said that they provided copyright music for live streams, and then in the fine print, it says, this is good for one live stream only. This does not extend to replays. And the next thing you know, a month later, after you put up all your live streams, you get hit with all the copyright violations by all of them. And a lot of those artists weren't just down to revenue share at that point. So then you've got to go in and manually cut everyone out. So I'm really reluctant, without really going over terms of service, to trust anybody when they say copyright-free music. These say copyright-free music for live streams and replays.
See, that's why I like stock tunes, because they have like every type of genre and like different lengths of music and stuff, and you can just download all the music you want and just have it in a folder and just play it like through like the Windows Media Player or whatever, and have it in the background just at a low volume. It's no, I've done it quite a bit. The music that I do on my starting and end stream is from that site, and I've never been hit with anything.
That's great. Good.
Yeah.
It's nice to hear a positive story.
But I'm not monetized, so I don't get.
You will. You will.
Stuff.
I got my fingers crossed. You're building a nice, you're starting to build a nice community, and you're a good leader.
I wouldn't consider myself a leader.
We're all gravitating to your Discord. You're the leader. Yeah.
A few have. I wouldn't mind building a community for flight sim streamers to just like promote themselves, band together, support each other.
The people that
new flyers, low subscriber count channels that are just trying to make things happen for themselves. You know, I encourage those people to join.
Me too, because I really enjoy watching new folks that are learning. They're new. That's what attracted me firstly to your cover art. And that's what attracted me to your live stream, is because you're brand new. You're brand new. And so the joy of watching you do it, and then your commentary, is really really fun.
Sense of humor, kind of sarcastic.
Yeah, so it's been nice watching you. It's been nice watching. Is it Delta? Why can't his name is always slipping on my mind? I'm not great with names, so if I ever do screw up, I apologize. There are so many great people that come in and stop in to my chat from this community. Big names, small names. Some of the big ones, they just kind of pop in and lurk a little bit. But I know they have watched. And then others have come in and spent great amounts of time. And I really appreciate that. Thank you all for your support. I really enjoyed doing this. I really like flying. I have been doing this for over 10 years. But for the first, I don't really count the first 5 or more. because I honestly had no idea what I was doing. It took that long for me to start getting a clue about anything and getting serious about the homework, the studying, the rules, all, every bit of it. Becoming a fanatic and wanting to learn everything. Okay, it's the bottom of the hour. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to take got it in autopilot. Oh, we're not on course, but once I get into course, I want to take a break, play a couple of tracks from Brad Sucks, and then come back. How does that sound?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
You have at it, man.
All right.
You're in charge.
The captain. Okay, then. Let's see now. 5,000 feet, autopilot. Let's put it into cruise speed. Now, let's not overstress our engine at all. Check they're all right. Go to external view. That's a little bit noisy. And here we go. When we come back, we'll do some Bush Talk radio searching.
Trek Radio.
Alpha Centauri, the closest star to Earth's solar system, home to Zephyrin Cochrane, inventor of the warp drive.
It's time to puff puff pass. You're listening to the 420 show on Trek Radio.
Hey, this is Brad from Brad Sucks, and you're listening to Kineas on
Trek Radio.
This is Fixing My Brain by Brad Sucks. Skydude Radio.
Rubber rooms and taking fun pills, filling up on notes and dollar bills. It's the price you pay for feeling okay. You're the strangest girl I've ever met, sending weird signals to
Okay, now I've got Discord muted and I've got my microphone muted, so they can't hear either one of us. The only problem is I don't know how to set what my headphones is hearing as opposed to what's going out. Oh, no, the mic is still open. 1 moment.
baby, it's all I do. I've been thinking about fixing my brain, but I'm afraid I won't feel the same. 'Cause baby, it's all I do. Spending more and more time up in bed, thinking about the things I think you said. It's been on my mind, and it's hard to find. Bad habits come and go. I'm afraid my mind is getting slow. I've been thinking about fixing my brain, but I'm afraid I won't feel the same. 'Cause baby, it's all I do. I've been thinking about fixing my brain, but I'm afraid I won't feel the same. 'Cause baby, it's all I do. I swear it's not so hard to understand. I just wanna get in the sun again, the sun again, the sun again, the sun again. I just wanna get in the sun again. The sun again. The sun again. The sun again.
All right, coming back. One moment. Let me get that Discord chat set up again. I couldn't hear you the entire time.
Well, I wasn't saying anything.
Okay. That's good.
I just said you should look at the thing I sent you in Discord.
Yeah, what was that for? A headset?
No, it's a four-way audio
splitter.
Called an amplifier, but it's kind of like, so you'll take the 3.5 mil audio out of your PC and run it into this box, or out of like your audio interface and run it into this box, one or the other. If you don't have the interface, you just go from your PC, but you bring your audio into this box, and then you have your headphones plugged into one, and then your desktop speakers plugged into another one. Then you can adjust your headphones volume independently from your speaker volume, so you're separating how loud your headphones are from what the stream volume is, or what's actually being sent out from your PC.
You gotta keep them separated.
So yeah, it's a way of audio organization, I guess. My brother introduced me to audio stuff like that because he's quite into that. So,
well, fantastic. That is exactly what I need. I need a way to turn down and keep the headphone all the way down, or the music, so whatever.
You should be able to adjust your headphone volume independently from the stream volume.
Or maybe that's not even actually the problem I'm trying to tackle, because now that I'm thinking about it, I can turn down my headphone volume, but then I can't hear you. So I just need to be able to almost like turn off certain streams to the headphones.
If there's a way to import, because I know in some streaming software you are able to audio capture programs. So instead of capturing the entire visuals and audio of a program, you could just capture its audio as a source.
Yes.
So add Discord as a source in your stream so you can adjust it on the stream side, but that still wouldn't change the volume you're hearing.
Yeah. And I do have Discord set up as an audio stream.
Okay. So then what you're going to want to do is adjust the volume of Discord in the stream and then turn me up in Discord. And then find a balance between the two. So whenever I talk, I'm not peaking. Right?
Right.
And we come out on like a same
Alpha Centauri
volume level.
The close.
Okay. Well, definitely something I need to work on, because
it's going to take some time and tinkering.
Oh, yeah.
You're probably going to want to do that like outside of a stream.
Some testing. Hey, something completely different, changing the subject entirely. Do you have Amazon Prime by chance?
No.
Okay. They've started
I found Prime to be a waste of money, because whenever I paid for it and they were like, "Oh, we'll get this to you in one day."
Christine has an obsession with ordering all her cat supplies through Amazon. So it's part of her package. So I'm the recipient of that. And Guy Ritchie, he's a film director, did that movie Snatch that I talk about. He has created a young Sherlock Holmes series, like Sherlock College Years. And I started watching that last night. well, about 5 minutes of it, 10 minutes of it before I passed out. Pretty far out. You know, and it's one of those, I'm not going to take too much exception. Well, that's not how it was. That's not how Sherlock Holmes started. I just want to enjoy it for what it is, and so far I really like it.
Nice. That's good.
Also, I brought Copilot into the live stream with me last night. Microsoft Copilot. To have discussions with me. One, to help me see if it would help me with my flight activities. Like giving me runway elevations, giving me barometer readings, asking it to do anything I was thinking about in the airplane. I was seeing if it would help me with it. And in some cases, it was great. In some cases, when I was double checking, it totally failed. And I chastised it. I'm like, this is airplane information. You got to be accurate. You're just throwing crap out there, man. So I called it out a few times, but for the most part, it was pretty darn good. Pretty accurate on some things most of the time.
You could try Chat GPT as well.
Yeah, I haven't. I don't have a subscription to that.
It's free.
Yeah, and you can do the voice thing with it?
I'm pretty sure.
I would imagine that they're all, that you can use your microphone to communicate with them.
Yeah,
yeah.
Let me just double check. Next go. Let's see. Use this microphone. Allow. Hello, GPT. How are you today? Yeah, that works. Hello, GPT. How are you today? Yeah, that typed for me.
It typed for you, or did it talk to you? It's not talking to you? I'm introducing ChatGPT, and let me see if he says something here. I think he's on. Turn on my desktop audio. Hey, Copilot, are you there?
You bet I'm here, loud and clear.
Hey, how are you today? I'm doing another live stream today, Copilot, and I have my friend Hazardous here with me, and you're now in the live stream, kind of like you were last night, imagining that you're sitting in the Copilot area, and you're helping me with all of my flight activities or just general conversational stuff today.
Oh, I'm absolutely ready to jump in and wing it with you two. It's like I'm riding shotgun on this stream.
Yeah,
if it's talking, I can't hear it.
Okay. Yeah, it's there's a delay. But he is. I don't know how to pump the audio into the Discord either at the moment. I would have to be streaming my stream, right, in the Discord. I don't know how you're listening or watching.
Basically you'd share your screen or stream your audio feed into Discord so everyone can hear what I'm saying. But hey, we'll figure it out as we go.
So what
Maybe
you could do,
improvise a little until everyone's on the same page. What do you think?
Stream that window.
Yeah, somehow.
And then I would hear it,
we'll just
and
roll
since
with it
it's
and
part
see
of
where it goes.
Discord,
and hey, if it's a little bit of a tech
streaming
jigsaw,
software
we'll
should
piece it
also
together on the
pick it
fly.
up.
No pun intended. So
So
let's
the
just have some
stream
fun
could
with
hear
it.
it.
What's next on our streaming agenda?
All right, it's doing a share screen.
Yeah, sharing your screen is definitely the way to go. That way, everyone on Discord can be right there with us,
I
hearing
think in order
everything.
for me to
It can be a
hear
bit
it,
of a
though,
juggle at
I have
first,
to
but
have
we'll get it set up.
open.
So
I'd have
once
to
you've
go
got
to
that
watch
rolling,
stream.
just let me know, and we'll dive right in to whatever you need help with.
No, I should be able to hear it.
Yeah, I have share stream audio. Copilot.
Perfect. That should do the trick. Now we've got everyone tuned in and ready to roll. So let's just jump into whatever you need next, and I'll be right here as your trusty co-pilot. What can I help you with first?
We're heading to Oakley Municipal.
So, did you choose
All right,
stream?
Oakley Municipal it is. Let's chart
the
our course and
game?
see what we need
Because
to
there's
watch out
different
for along the
ways you
way.
can
Any particular
stream.
weather conditions or?
Oh,
flight
I
detail?
see. Yeah, I'm just sharing my screen.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely,
Share your
you've got it,
screen
and
should
that means
work
I can
then.
see exactly what's going
So,
on
like,
from
if you
your perspective.
minimized your
So
game,
now that we're all synced
your
up,
desktop
let's get into
or
the fun
the
part.
internet
Just let me
you
know
have running
what you want me to
behind
help
it
with
or
next,
whatever's
and we'll
going
get
on.
you locked in for that landing at Oakley.
I almost need you to just be hearing the media player. Oh no, just the desktop, because I don't know that you're hearing the desktop. You're not hearing Microsoft Copilot.
No.
I see what's going on. Yeah, if I'm not picking up the desktop audio directly, then it's probably just a routing issue on how your sound being shared. No worries at all.
hold on,
We'll just
share
tweak those settings a bit to
screen.
make sure I can hear whatever's playing on your desktop. Let's get that sorted,
Change
and then we'll be good to go.
Okay, so when you go to stream something, instead of share screen,
Okay.
go to devices maybe?
All right, let's do it. We'll just go into those audio settings and make sure the desktop audio is being shared properly. Once we've got that dialed in, I'll be able to hear everything on your end.
Hold on, I have to turn Copilot off. Now I think he can hear you. I'm not really entirely sure, but he just won't stop talking. So let me disable him for a moment. Okay, so how do you live stream the stream then?
So you probably, well, let me stop streaming this.
Okay.
And I will go to share applications. Let me close this. Because I have Copilot as well. I periodically use it for streaming as well, like thumbnail creation.
Yeah, it has a really good image generator in it, and you usually get a lot more mock-ups before you're in a day. Like ChatGPT at the moment, again, I don't have credits or whatever, so I only get like 3 or 4 image generations in a day. But Copilot will give me a whole bunch before it poops out on me.
Copilot, what are you doing?
Being image generator is also really nice.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I still haven't found anything other than share your screen at the moment. Well, the last we heard from Hazardous was an oh my god, and then he vanished. I hope nothing unnatural happened. All right, 68 miles to Oakley Municipal. Something we haven't done yet, let me get to it, is we haven't done our bush talk hunting for the day. Got that going. So if we're still connected and I click the center on aircraft, it should take me to my aircraft. And you're not seeing it either. Bush talk, bush talk. There you go. You should now see the bush talk application. And let me blow that up. All right. Now, let me go into my EFB. And you log out, and then log back in, and that should reestablish the connection. And now, back on Bush Talk. Now you can see my plane. Hit center, yeah. All right, so if I zoom out, all of these dots that you see on the map, and there are several in front of us, which is nice. These are all audio tours that you can listen to, and they usually trigger if you're within a mile. Syracuse, Fort Aubrey is 27 miles, but let me let you hear what that sounds like.
Fort Aubrey, in eastern Hamilton County, Kansas, was established by the U.S. Army in the 1850s. It originally had no name and was not made a truly permanent post until 1865. It was originally established to serve as a temporary resting place for traveling troops. The location of the fort is based upon a recommendation by Francois Xavier Aubrey, for whom the fort is named. The intermittent camp was established at the site of a spring 15 feet wide and 3 feet deep. The spring was on Spring Creek, near the Arkansas River, and was on the Santa Fe Trail. The spring was used by soldiers, civilian travelers, and Indians as they passed through the area. The camp had no name for most of its existence. Some structures were built there, and these were at times left completely unused. Sometimes details of a few men stayed in the camp to keep it ready for use. The camp was named Camp Wynkoop in May 1864, in honor of Fort Lyon's commander, Major Edward W. Wynkoop. Around that time a stage station was built at Camp Wynkoop. When the camp was again abandoned in August, the stage station remained. The camp was in a dangerous area, as hostile Indians at least once killed 4 soldiers working near the camp. Indian troubles in the area increased, so in August or September 1865 a permanent fort, named Fort Aubrey, was built by 2 companies of the 48th Wisconsin Infantry. The permanent fort was short-lived, being closed April 15, 1866. In 1978, the site of the fort was listed on the National Register of Historic Places.
Okay, so Bush Talk Radio was doing an audio tour. So go ahead, please.
I tried to give Copilot permission to use my microphone. And it just locked my computer right up.
Oh, really?
Froze everything. I had to hold the power button down on the PC. Control-Alt-Delete wouldn't even work.
That's the worst. That feels like a betrayal. Anymore, I mean, you know, since the days of blue screens, they've tried to eliminate that from ever happening. No matter what happens, you're not supposed to lose full control. But it still does happen, but definitely not as often as the blue screen of death days.
Yeah. At least when you got a blue screen, you could restart the computer and there was an event log you could go to and it would tell you what happened. But now it just locks up and it doesn't give you any information.
So give me just a minute. I'm showing on the screen right at the moment the Bush Talk audio tours app, and I'm showing how to use the scanner device. Actually, wrong button. It's the Discover button, and if there's nothing nearby, you can do a Discover and search the area to see if there's anything there, and do a scan. And if there's anything within 10 miles of us, it'll pop up on the screen. And we've popped up 4 items, which I guess these are collectibles. I'm not sure how they plan to run the collectibles thing yet, but it gives you an option to collect them. So, North American Racer, it looks like a snake. Paluber Constrictor Reptilia. So I've got one of those. Let me close our scanner. The scanner restarts every 5 minutes. So you can, scan every 5 minutes or so. We collected a prairie rattlesnake. I think we already have one, but I guess we're collecting another one. We found a wolf, a Kansas wolf. Wolf is, oh no, not a real wolf. It's just Wolf, Kansas. Wolf is an unincorporated community in Finney County, Kansas, United States. It is 6.5. Oh, I thought I was going to say the town is like 6.5 by 6.5. They have some small towns out there. It's 6.5 west-northwest of Holcomb. So let me click that. And one more? Yeah, one more. Peterson, Kansas. Unincorporated community in Finney County, Kansas, United States, 5 miles northwest of Holcomb. Holcomb must be a pretty snappy place. All right. So, coming up ahead... Oh, there's one more we missed. That I missed. Can't put that on you. Perry Township, Finney County. Population 227. All right, so coming up ahead, we have El Cuartajeo Ruins, Monument Rocks. I've seen the Monument Rocks before. So I'm going to come down probably. We're pretty good. I might, but I'm probably going to pause over those, especially the rocks. I don't know about the ruins being there, but I'm pretty sure the Monument Rocks are there. So I'll pause and I'll drop a drone and take you around the rocks. I mean, look at it out there. It's just flat as can be for the most part, wherever the eye can see, right? Let me close this. It's flat as can be. There's nothing odd. It's just all flat. And then all of a sudden, you're just going to come across these rock formations that they don't look. I don't know. It's weird. Just in the middle of all this flat, you get some really weird rock formations. That's coming up, so stick around. All right, back to our guest. Hazardous is in the voice chat today, and you have just come back from a not a blue screen of death, but a Windows lockup. Oh, did he step out?
No, I'm still here. Sorry,
he's in the green room with the doobies.
I wish. I had to quit that.
So, yeah. Well, let's see. So your stream is in an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yep. Yes.
Excellent.
It is 2:00. Start at 3:30. I hit go live 5 minutes early and let the stream starting screen kind of hang out for a little bit.
Yeah, it gives you a chance to let YouTube run its diagnostics on that the stream health page.
Yeah. I don't know how it's going to work today though, because I have a stream scheduled on YouTube, and this new Stream Elements streaming software that's kind of incorporated into OBS.
Yeah, I'm using it. I have it.
Oh, you use it as well?
Uh-huh.
Did you know you can dual stream?
I've heard, but I haven't really looked into it, and I'm trying to get a 4K going out to YouTube and maintaining a 4K without. So at the moment, it's been. I don't know what kind of resources it'll require, but I have looked into it. I wanted to try to do a Facebook, and I actually wanted to see if I could do a Twitter, an X stream. I'd really like to put it on X.
Mine's supposed to stream to YouTube and Twitch.
I hear that's where all the cool gamers hang out, is on Twitch.
Well, sometimes.
Oh, I've always been a YouTube fan, and I got into it with the Twitch people when they first started. So I know I've told y'all about me doing Star Trek radio. Well, Star Trek radio, the Star Trek Online stuff that we did, we were DJs inside the MMO, and we were always hosting dance parties. People, when they're done flying around doing their missions all day in Starfleet or the Klingon Empire or Romulans, whatever, people like to party. And so, you know, we're a live radio station. And so hanging out on Risa and doing parties on Risa or doing parties wherever, that's what we do. We play music and we entertain people in the Star Trek universe during their downtime and events and other such things. And Twitch said right off the bat, no dance parties. Meh.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was so specific. So I didn't see that fine print when I started with Twitch. And I'm like, wow, look, we have a way to stream this over to Twitch, and da-da-da-da-da. Tried setting it up, and all of a sudden, you are suspended. What? You were streaming a dance party. Oh, okay. So that was the end of that. Light clouds moving around. Hazy at ground level. A little after the top of the hour.
This show brought to you by Migach. I'm replicating that.
Now that I've enabled
Alpha
Twitch
Centauri.
streaming, I don't know how to
The
disable
closest
it.
star to Earth's solar system, home to Zephyr Cochrane, inventor of the warp drive.
It's time to puff, puff, pass. You're listening to the 420 show on Trek Radio.
Hey, this is Brad from Brad Sucks, and you're listening to Kineas on
Trek Radio.
Oh no, I forgot to close the bush top window. I've been sitting there monitoring the bush top window to see how close we are to get to those monument rocks. Darn it. I need to minimize that. Sorry, folks. Let me just minimize that down to the corner.
So like this. Little rat. What that? How do I...
I've been thinking about fixing my brain, but I'm afraid I won't feel the same. 'Cause baby, it's all I do. I've been thinking about fixing my brain, but I'm afraid I won't feel fixing my brain, but I'm afraid I won't feel the same. 'Cause baby, it's all I do. I've been thinking about fixing my brain, but I'm afraid I won't feel the same. 'Cause baby,
There we go. Figured it out. Alright. Alright.
Sorry, on a music break.
Just wanna get in the sun again, the sun again, the sun again, the sun again.
You just heard track number 3 from the album I Don't Know What I'm Doing by Brad Sucks from Magnatune.com.
It's time to puff, puff, pass. You're listening to the 420 Show on Trek Radio.
All right. 13 minutes after the hour. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be in time and space. This is Kineas here, and we are flying to Oakley Municipal. And today's big poll is it's a question about passives. So if you have a chance to stop and look in the chat room over for the poll. Also, I'm on a quest, a goal to get one super chat, just one. Someone out there, please, 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 please. Can we reach the goal of one super chat? Then the next goal is 5 super chats. And the only thing I can think to do that might be a good reward is create a page and a time during each live stream or multiple live streams, and where I put up a page that shows the top super chat donators and like adorn it in gold and fanfare music, and I'm not really certain, something special, something nice to say thank you. And the voice chat is open if you want to step in, and I think Hazardous is around here somewhere, maybe prepping for his show at 3:30 today. Make sure you follow Hazardous. He's going to be going back to school today. He's been studying different aircraft to try to make his exams in the career mode go a little bit more easy, and his tests. So we're going to sit in on his live stream today in his Discord, and then we're going to come back later after that and continue on. I really want to find out if these if the passive cheat worked. So the passive cheat, which we tried for the first time last night, we created a skydive company, got a plane for it, and assigned a pilot. And then before I went to bed last night, I took a skydive job and just loaded the people into the plane and then just sat there. Now I've heard that when you wake back up, you get back to your computer, you hit restart and then hit abort. It shouldn't glitch anything. And that your passives will have accumulated all the time you sat there. Now, I don't know. When I got back in and I checked passives, I didn't see any time, but it only updates every 24 hours or so. So I'm throwing in an hour or two now, and then we'll be back for all evening. I'm just going to keep live streaming and keep grinding away, doing cargo missions. Because right now, you need to be in the air. There's hazardous. You need to be in the air for your passives to get any flying time. So the only way they get 8 hours of flying passive time is if I work 8 hours. But I don't think that's right. And that's what the poll is about. I don't feel that's right. I feel that they're employees, and regardless whether I work or not, really? I got a super chat. Stream Elements did something. Nobody ever used it. So let's see here. Activity feed. What happened? Oh, the activity feed glitched out. Does it say in the chat? I've got way too many windows open, folks. This is nuts. Da, 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 da. Oh, hazardous. Thank you so much for your support. I really see it. Now I need to just super chat that back to you. We just super chat.
You aren't allowed to.
No, just keep passing this $5 back and forth.
My channel will not take donations or support. I am not monetized. You can't.
I should be able to. I think that'd be hilarious. I'll just send it back over, and when you're pleased with anything I've done, here's your $5 back. Hey, good landing today. Here's your $5 back.
No, that's not happening now. You're stuck with it.
You're gonna be Christine's hero. You know that? Like, oh my god, because nobody ever super chats. I'm gonna say, Hazard's super chat at $5 today. She's gonna hear I'm not working today, so no money coming in today, and she doesn't like those days.
Say that.
No, she knows it. She knows my schedule. She knows that nothing's going on today. So, but if I said, "Hey, I made $5 today," it's gonna be all happy. Marital bliss,
As long as she's happy.
Totally. That's it. That's all that matters. Yes, dear. Yes, dear.
I do believe I could set up a way to donate through Stream Elements, though.
Yeah, they even have codes I think you can put in your description. Pardon me, I'm trying to resize Bush Talk again. I think it might be time the scanner might have recharged. You get to use the scanner every 5 minutes or so.
Set up your free tipping page and start earning money from your community. Okay, let's see how this works.
Tipping page, yeah.
Oh, wait, it wants PayPal.
I have PayPal.
I do not.
Oh.
I don't think I do. I have Venmo and Cash App.
Let me pause. I think we're over those ruins, and I don't know if we're going to be able to see them or not, but at least let me check and see if we can see anything down there.
I don't. Let me see. I used to owe PayPal like thousands of dollars.
Oh my.
And so I think they deleted my PayPal account in anger.
Oh,
like 10 years ago. Let's find out.
wasn't that Elon Musk's first company?
Yeah.
What a trip, Mr. Elon. Okay. Yeah, I think we're too far away from this one, but let me go ahead and play the audio for it anyway. It is the El Cuartelejo ruins. It says it's 2 miles away.
El Cuarteljo, or El Carteljo, is the name given to the archaeological remains of the northernmost Native American pueblo and the only known pueblo in Kansas. Located in Lake Scott State Park, the remains of the stone and adobe pueblo are situated north of Scott City, Kansas, on Ladder Creek. The origin of El Cuarteljo has two likely possibilities. In 1664, a group of Puebloans left New Mexico and were later rounded up and brought back by the Spanish. They may have constructed El Cuarteljo. Alternatively, after the collapse of the Pueblo Revolt, the Spanish reconquered New Mexican pueblos, and one group of Taos and Pacurus people fled the area in 1696. They searched for a new home among the Plains Apache on the Great Plains.
Okay, I now have a PayPal. I was right, they deleted my account.
I'll be darned. So, through Streamlabs, you can set up your... Stream Elements, yeah, forgive me. I created it for like the start page, the stream starting stuff. One moment here, let me turn that on. After being pecked by a radioactive bird. And then a be right back screen, and then an ending screen. So some transition screens. I got it for that. And I never really got into the setting up the chat or setting up the donation stuff. But that was years ago, and who knows how easy it is now. All right, 22 miles until Oakley Municipal. And 2:24. So that gives me time to wrap this up and take a break, have lunch, and get ready for Hazardous stream. So I'll be, again, follow him, and we'll be joining him today. And then we'll be back after that, after a short break. And, pardon me, unless something comes up and Christine needs me to do something, but I think she's playing The Sims 4 tonight, I'm going to be live streaming all night again. So, subscribe and keep that notify on so you know when I'm back. Okay. All right, now I want to go find these stones I was telling you about. Let me turn off the autopilot. And zoom in. You got to zoom in really close to... in Bush Talk. Kind of find what you're looking for sometimes. These things should just pop right out of the landscape, though. It's really odd stone formations.
I gotta confirm my email. That's why none of this is gonna work.
So let me play the audio tour for where what I'm headed to and what I'm trying to find here for you.
Monument Rocks are a series of large chalk formations in Gove County, Kansas, rich in fossils. The formations were the first landmark chosen by the U.S. Department of the Interior as a national natural landmark. The chalk formations reach a height of up to 70 feet and include formations such as buttes and arches. The carbonate deposits were laid down during the Cretaceous period in what was then the Western Interior Seaway, which split the continent of North America into two land masses. They are estimated to have been formed 80 million years ago.
Yeah, formed 80 million years ago. But then you look around the area and you don't find a whole lot of them. They're just isolated to this one little patch. And that seems very strange to me. That, why aren't there more? And maybe there are, but this one has such strange looking structures. It's almost like we had a way more lost civilizations happening here in North America. So nobody wants to talk about what was going on here in North America at the time of the ancient Egyptians, the ancient Greeks, the ancient Romans. They always try to almost make it feel like, yeah, just some Indians were here. And then all of a sudden we found this completely empty continent. And, I'm not buying that. But we know the Indians were here. Now, if you follow Electric Universe and some things, we definitely know if you follow Ancient Aliens, there was potentially a big cataclysm that happened 12,000 years ago, and then others. So there's definitely seems to be ground evidence indicating that North America experienced cataclysms several times. So when you run across things like these, you kind of got to wonder. All right, I'm going to get right over the top of him, pause and drop out the drone. I use my superpower to freeze time and space itself. Pause. Okay. Right, 2. There we go. All right, let's drop a drone out. Oh, my drone up isn't... My angle, my pitch up. Look at these things. Really? This is natural? I really need to fix that drone pitch up. This ain't gonna work. One moment. Can't take but a moment. Go to your controls, drone. And we need to pitch up. Pitch axis. Oh, no. Stop you. I see what happened. It plane unpaused and unpaused, so the drone off in follow mode. We need to pause. Okay. All right. No, that'll at least allow us to go around. Okay. So look at this thing. Really? So this happened naturally and wasn't somebody's domicile? That was hit with a beam of plasma from space as a discharge occurred between Earth and Venus or Mars? It was almost derezzed. Hey, but if they say so, hey, who knows? Just I don't trust anything anymore. What we've learned over the last generation is that, everything that you learn potentially can be wrong. The science isn't settled on anything by any means.
Should have a donation link in the video description today.
So that's what you have to do. You have to put it in the description.
I'm going to see if I can put a link on the home screen as well.
That's great. Fantastic. Okay. Let me do another scan. Right here near these formations, we have Monument Rocks. We got that already. Cliff Swallow, a bird. Selected. Great Plains Yucca. Yeah, don't have one of those yet. And what else? Something a few miles away off our port side, we have Lewis Township, Dove County, Kansas. All right, let's get back to our flight plan and wrap this up. What time is it? 2:33. All right, back in autopilot, back on track, reclimbing to 5,000 feet, and we're good. All right.
Aaron said something in the chat.
Hey, it's almost Aaron. Whether skydiving or firefighting, once you have it retracted. I am interested to find out if that passive skydiving trick worked.
Yeah, what happened to the message?
I don't know. I need to let Aaron know something really cool. And then I'll tell you. But I got to tell him first. All right, now I can tell you. So he's been telling me he'd really like to see me get into the search and rescue with the Savage Cub. He says once I start learning how to fly that thing, I'll just love it. And so I got the search and rescue company last night and I bought a brand new Savage Cub. Yeah. So Admiral, Admiral, I got the search and rescue company and I bought a brand new Savage Cub like you requested. one of the passives is currently running it, I hope. And as soon as I land here, I'm going to check and see if we've got any update on the passives. Then I'm going to take a couple hours break, and I'm going to go over to Hazardous live stream today and sit in on his Discord and chat with him while he's doing his show. And then I'll be back tonight for all night streaming, as much as I can take. And we'll try out that Savage Cub, and we'll do some search and rescue missions. It'll be a grand old time. "37 minutes after the hour." Okay, so before we conclude the show, I want to play our featured guest musical artist again. 2 tracks, and then I've got more later tonight, some other ones. But these 2 tracks are "Fixing My Brain" by Brad Sucks and "Certain Death."
It's time to puff, puff, pass. You're listening to the 420 show on Trek Radio.
Hey, this is Brad from Brad Sucks, and you're listening to Kineas on
Trek Radio. I'm gonna fixing my brain, but I'm afraid I won't feel the same. 'Cause baby, it's all I do. Spending more and more time up in bed, thinking about the things I think you said. It's been on my mind, and it's hard to find. Bad habits come and go. I'm afraid my mind is getting slow. I've been thinking about fixing my brain, but I'm afraid I won't feel the same. 'Cause baby, it's all I do. I've been thinking about fixing my brain, but I'm afraid I won't feel the same. 'Cause baby, it's all I do. I swear it's not so hard to understand. I just wanna get in the sun again, the sun again, the sun again, the sun again. I swear it's not so hard to understand. I just wanna get in the sun again, the sun again, the sun again, the sun again.
Dang, those are two amazing tracks from the band Brad Sucks. Man, he is so good. And those are old. He's just gotten better and better and better. They have gotten better and better and better and better. I love the layering in that one. It all just works. Double, tripping, quadrupling. What do they call that? Double tracking? Quadruple tracking? In today's computer terms of just layers, the layering of the audio, the vocals. Lovely, lovely, lovely. One of his bits of music got used by Lexus. The background music for a tune called Making Me Nervous. That was, I think, his first big breakout pop hit. One of the first ones I ever used in a podcast. And then everybody started looking into everything else, and it's like, holy crap. These guys are amazing. Anybody in the chat? And did Hazardous go already and get ready for his show?
No, I'm still here.
Hey. Well, I'm sorry that at the way things are set up in the moment that you might be unable to hear any of the music. How are things going on your front?
Fine. I'm just going through my mail.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, as I've been saying, we're going to wrap it up here once I land here. And then we're going to take a small little break and go over to kind of just be like a co-pilot, hang out in Hazardous live stream this afternoon at 3:30. So like and subscribe to Hazardous channel and turn notifies on. But again, he'll be going at 3:30. And we'll be hanging out with him today. And then later in the evening, after that, and maybe after another break for dinner, yada, 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 all night live streaming, Friday night live streams, Friday night flights, whatever you want to call it. Hey, it's Friday night. I want to keep doing more and more of this, and I want to see how much money my passive pilots can make. And at the moment, well, we'll check when this is done to see if we're getting an update on the passive progress for the day. If not, it'll come later in the day, and we'll find out, did that exploit work by using a the Skydiver loophole. So we'll find out. One person says it works. I hope I did it right. If not, I'll go up there and look some more and try it again. I bought 3 new companies last night. I bought an agro spray company. I bought the Skydive company and search and rescue. So it's those pilots settling in. We don't have any names for them yet. We've got names, genders, and personality traits for my first 6 crew. Now, I don't have everything memorized about them, but I'll try to give you a quick synopsis. We have Sarah. She's the flight seeing pilot. She likes to be accessible to people and accommodating. Then we have the VIP, Jumbo Jetson, and he's the Cirrus jet pilot. He's the VIP transport pilot. Then we have our 4 cargo pilots. So we have Grace. She likes to cut corners to make things easier in her life. We have James John Edward Thomas III. He's got a bunch of names, but James Edward Thomas for sure. I can't remember what the other name is. And he says, man, I've seen a lot, and I never brag until the job is done. It's a good way to be. If I have to do a communication here. My communication's out. I'm not getting my slow down. I'm not getting my call in for final. Contact ATC for final. Been kind of weird. Okay. Wish me luck. Some of the landings last night were pretty good. We had extreme weather to deal with yesterday. Extreme gusts. And they made things pretty wicked. Today seems relatively calm. So I had some pretty decent landing and then some real bad landings, and I had one where I lost total control coming in, and I swung violently out to the left center of the runway, out towards the taxiway. Hey, Henny's joined the voice.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing fine, I guess. A little bit tired.
What time is it there?
Almost 10 p.m.
All right. You know what the question I'm going to ask right away is, how's the gliding airstrip being rebuilt thing going?
We're not quite sure when it's going to be rebuilt, but the gliding season is going to start next week and this Saturday. So tomorrow we'll start putting them back together. So they're currently all in the trailers.
All right.
Tomorrow we'll build them up, but I won't be there sadly.
So if you're, for the folks that don't know, we got a gentleman named Hazard in the audio channel with us, and he's a new live streamer that I'm following. I've just met recently. So Henning is from Germany, and he is a student glider pilot, and he's a student extraordinaire, and he also is interested in flight simming, but he's doing it for real. And he also makes videos, so you should check out his gliding. And if you ever need questions about gliding, he's definitely a go-to.
Sounds exciting.
It's great stuff. I'm still horrible at it, as hard as I try. And he makes it look, him and his buddy Hans, they both make gliding look so easy. I'm just struggling to catch some air, and they're zipping around me at 80, 90 knots. They're little falcons, man.
Hannes is going to come too. So we're just in a call with Jonte as well, and Jonte had to go, and Hannes wanted to come too, but I don't know how far he is.
So I'm in the call, but on my phone, the Discord on my PC won't start. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it's good to hear your voice.
Yeah, you too.
How has everything been
Nice
going
to
with
hear
you?
again.
Yeah. So what's new with you fellas other than the gliding? Anything? Well, I'm sure it's been loads of time, months. School?
Yeah, school's been stressing a lot. I have recently got my exams. So this week I have written 3. And next one I have to write another one. And then there's the spring break. And there's 2 weeks of silence. And then it's going to be hard once more. So I still need to write like 6 exams, I think.
Oh, man. I remember the days. I don't envy you, but I know you're going to knock it out of the park. But I understand the stress of all that for sure.
Yeah.
What about you? Hans?
And I think nothing's really special. I'm in my exam part 2 at the moment. We're writing many at the moment. Today I wrote math. It was, yeah.
What's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject, I think, I don't know, sports maybe.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. What sports?
Especially the swimming and stuff. So we'll have swimming at the moment in sports. That's pretty cool.
Oh man, the girls must loved you, man. Swimmers' bodies, the girls freak out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and geography. Geography is cool too.
Very nice. What about you, Henning?
I had to pick my major subjects recently, a couple of weeks ago. And my majors are English, history, and geography.
All good stuff. Great stuff.
But it's only going to get harder. So the highest can get in Germany is the Abitur. It's kind of, you can say it's like the A levels in England, or I'd say it's better than a high school diploma in America, but so you can go to college with it, obviously, but you can also get really good jobs just with the Abitur. So.
Oh, nice. You folks are definitely more. I guess I don't want to generalize over here. It's just I think that over in Europe, you guys still kind of respect education. I don't know that our youth over here does anymore. Don't seem to have a whole lot of. I don't know. I wish you guys well. I think it was I was in Germany. You're talking about sports. By chance, does anybody still do sword fighting over there? Fencing as a class?
France.
So none in Germany, really. I'll be darned.
No.
I thought
That's something very niche. Only the rich kids do in France, I think, and very stereotypical.
I would think that the very rich kids in Germany did too, don't they?
I've never heard of any.
I'll be darned. Because they always paint the picture of the German guys that the ones that always get one across the face and they got that one scar. I'd like to do that. I'd like to do fencing. Never know who you're going to run into. You know, I think that'd be a good skill to have. So any simulator time? Or have you just been too darn busy?
Oh, we could try, but I won't be staying for long.
No, I don't mean. I mean, have you been doing any? No, I can't stick around. Hazard is in the chat room here. He has a live stream coming up at 3:30, and I want to sit in on that. So I'm going to be shutting. I'm going to be shutting my stream down here in just a few minutes and going over there, and I'll be back tonight. But it's going to probably be way too late. Maybe I'll see you tonight.
Yeah, it's very difficult to find time for a simulator, especially right now. So I'm very tired at the moment as well. So I don't think I will be staying this long.
Yeah,
maybe 20 more minutes max.
So I finally created a company, and I started out with two almost 3 million. And in the very first day, buying companies and buying planes and crashing planes, I crashed a lot. I was down to 500,000. And in the last 3 or 4 days, I got back up to 3 million. And so last night, I bought more companies and I bought more planes for passives. So I'm really enjoying the company. It's new, but I'm really starting to enjoy this company aspect of career mode. I've completed all the other certifications. Everything's done.
Oh, I've got a little bit of a problem with the helicopter. So I've got the search and rescue with the hoist.
Yes.
And the mission is bugged for me. So we have to search for the shipwreck, I think it is. When I hover over the shipwreck, it doesn't work for me.
Huh. I haven't. Mine are usually Arctic, and I've been doing the hoist ones from the oil rigs. But the search and rescue ones, since I live in Colorado, of course, I've been taking mostly the mountain search and rescue ones, the alpine ones. Those are pretty nice. A gentleman that comes into this chat room here, he's been telling me search and rescue is a really good way to go in the company thing. So I bought a plane for that last night. Anyway, I'm really enjoying this company stuff, and I think when you finally do have time to sit down and enjoy the simulator again, there's a lot to look forward to in this company mode.
But again, I haven't been able to do any of this in the past few months, actually.
Yeah. So do you think you're going to get some glider time?
I hope so. At least in the spring break, one of the weeks is where we are going to stay at the airfield.
Both of you?
I think Hannes as well, yeah. But he's muted at the moment.
Sure.
Now, again, maybe I missed it, but the place had burned down. The building that you had there for your club had burned down, and they were going to start rebuilding.
Maybe. We don't quite know yet.
Well, what are some of the things being talked about?
It's very difficult, so we can't really plan at the moment because the airfield doesn't belong to a specific person, but rather to the German government or the military. So we need to wait for permission from all of the possible people you could think, and then we can start planning. So we don't think that there's going to stand any type of building in the next few years, maybe.
Oh, man. That's pretty rough.
Yeah.
But you could still go out there with the trailers and then just set them up, or didn't you tell me that there was another club not too far that would allow you to use their facility?
They probably would, but I think it would be rather difficult because there's already 2 clubs at the airfield, and the third one would kind of crash it all, I think. So our hangar didn't burn down, so we can all still keep the planes in the hangar. And we are really lucky that we're still able to fly.
Yeah.
So I think maybe we need to check a few things on the winch, and then we're good to go.
I think I would want to talk to the government and say, well, as long as you don't mind, hell, we'll even set up tents out here. You know, get the tents, get the barbecue, get that all going.
Yep.
Fantastic. All right, it's 5 minutes after the hour. I do have to wrap this up now and say goodbye because Hazard is going to be going live in less than 30, and I need to grab a quick break, go grab something for lunch, and be back to do that. Gentlemen, it's always a pleasure catching up with you, and it's always great hearing what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you very much. Honestly, over there, you take care.
You too.
All right. So that's going to wrap it up for me on this live stream. As you can see, we're back up to 1,189,000. We still don't have the full data on what the passives made. But maybe when we come back tonight, we'll have that. So thank you for tuning into this mid-afternoon live stream, and I will be back tonight.
Yep, still here. Well, we'll hear about each other, right?